Hello to lovers, welcome to another video. Most of my friends have been requesting me to do an unboxing on a rotary hammer. So at the end of the unboxing, I'll tell you from where I bought this and from where you can buy. And by giving this special code, you can fail a discount. So let's unbox. As usual, we have a product guide. And I always say it is better to go through one. So we have a pair of carbon, an extra pair of carbon, so you can change once the old ones are worn out. So the machine comes with all these. Let's see what are all these. So we have a chisel, a flat chisel. We have a pointed chisel. We have a concrete drill bit. This is an 10 mm. Eight mm, and we have one more here. This is a 6 mm. So that's all the SDS bits and the chisel, the pointed and the flat one. And then we have this piece of metal rod. So we'll go to it later as to what this is for. We have three functions. This one is the drilling function. This is the hammering and drilling, and this is only hammering. So what this machine does is actually when it's drilling it goes round, and when it's hammering it goes this way. Then we have this handle here. You just loosen it up and place it the way you want to hold the machine. And as I've said in my earlier videos, that whenever you're using in power tool, try to use both your hands so you can get a firm grip and it's easy to work. For the timing, we'll keep it here. Again, here it has the specifications, and this is 24 mm. So whenever you go and buy a machine, make sure you check the specifications. Some of them might say 24, some might say 20, some might say 26. So what exactly this number means here is that the maximum thickness of a bit can be 24 mm. So if it's at 20, the maximum bit you could use is 20 mm, and 26 would mean you could use a 26 mm SDS bit. We have a reverse and forward switch here. We also have a speed control. This is a speed control switch, and this is a lock switch. So you just press it that way and you lock it, so you don't have to press the button every time, and then you just press it and it unlocks. What we have here is this. There's actually air vent which provides air to the machine inside for it to cool, and also gives it a good design. There is one more function here which I'll explain to you later what it does. And this one has a nice cool branding here, a nice red and black color, very attractive color. The machine has nice power cord, nice flexible one, so it does not bend. See, and with a 13 amps multi-plug. So let's start this machine and see how it works. So we have set the machine on drilling, and see, let me just go slow. Okay. We see how the machine is rotating. Let's shift it to hammering. and drilling. Show it to you. Just check the movement, how it's going. You see that the machine moves backward and forward and keeps on going in circles. So that is the hammering and the drilling function. And then let us just switch to the hammering function, and you see what happens. You see it's going backward and forward. What we see, this one here is actually a dust cover, so that when you're using the machine, dust does not go inside our machine. So now let me show you how do we connect the bits in this machine. It is very easy. Always remember that when you're not using the machine, it is unplugged, so that you don't cause yourself any injuries. So let me show you how do we fix the bit in this. This is the support handle, so make sure that this is at the bottom of the machine and not on the chuck, otherwise you'll not be able to push this one down and thinking that the machine is malfunctioning. So make sure the handle is down, and then you just tighten the grip, and you see this chuck going up and down. Take your SDS chisel, just push it, and once you hear the click sound, you know that the bit has been fixed. And when you want to remove the bit, you just pull the chuck down and remove your bit. That's how simple it is. So guys, coming to the very important function of this machine, this arrow here. What this arrow does is it actually helps you to move the face of your chisel. When you're here on the rotary function, you cannot change the face of your chisel, so you have to move to this function here. So you can change the face of the chisel. You want to keep it that way, you want to keep it that way. So that is what that function does. And now coming to this piece of rod, this is actually called the depth gauge, so you know how deep you want to drill. So let me connect and show it to you. So this is the locking and unlocking screw where you have to fix your depth gauge. So you take your depth gauge and then just push it in and then lock it. Make sure that the screw is tight enough. So I know that I just need to drill just ½ inch or so. So if you wanted to drill a bit more, you could just unscrew this and increase the depth. So that's the depth gauge. Always make sure that you hold the machine by its handle and not by the electric cord, because there are chances that you will damage the machine. And make sure to use your PPEs whenever using the machine. It is for your own safety. So stay safe and stay tooling.